everyone. My name is Haley Holzem. I'm the Women's Athletic Administrator here at OLLU in the Athletic Department. There was a recent law change by the NAIA that requires all institutions within the NAIA to have a senior women leader by August of 2023. So with that, I have taken over this role and am making it a part of Our Lady of the Lake University. Here I have 4 wonderful female athletes, and we are celebrating the 50th anniversary of Title IX. Title IX was created in 1972, and it states that no individual in the United States on the basis of sex shall be discriminated against, whether it comes to athletics or on the academic side. So I'm going to introduce everyone and see who you guys will be talking to today.
Hello, I'm Angeline Sanchez. I'm currently a biology major, and I'm a senior, and I'm on the women's basketball team.
My name is Skylar Lloyd. I am a junior majoring in mathematics with a minor in psychology, and I'm representing the OLLU Spirit team, specifically cheer.
My name is Annabelle Reyna. I am a sophomore here at OLLU, and I'm on the women's golf team, and I'm majoring in business.
Hello, my name is Carla Herrera. I am a junior here at OLLU, and I am part of the women's track and field team, and I am majoring in kinesiology.
As you may know, OLLU has several different women's teams. We have a total of 17 teams, while over 9 of them are all women's teams. This is more recent, though. In the past few years, we have made several adjustments to make it more equitable for women in athletics, including the addition of women's golf, cheer and dance, as well as additions for tennis. So, how has Title IX impacted you? In the past year, we've had over $834,000 in just women's athletic scholarships, which has impacted all of you, I'm sure. So, Ange, would you like to start off with us?
For me, Title IX just means opportunity, and I just feel a lot of gratitude, and I can probably speak for most women that the women that came before us fought for the rights that we have today, and I'm thankful for that. And I just feel that the work here isn't done, and we have to keep fighting for future generations.
To echo what she said, I agree, opportunity. It's not a lot of places that you see cheerleaders and dancers getting scholarships, so making that more equitable for us is an amazing opportunity, and I hope other universities follow in those footsteps. Along the same side, on the academic side, I am a STEM major, and you don't see a lot of women there, but with the addition of women's sports, I've been in classes with other track and field kids, with soccer kids that are other strong women, and I really feel like without the athletic programs, I'd probably be a little more on my own in those classes.
Going based off what they both said, as far as opportunities, not very many women, especially Hispanic women, play golf. So I was given this opportunity to come here to Our Lady of the Lake and play and pursue a golf career on top of majoring in business as well. Like Skylar said, there's not very many women in the business industry, and having that business and that golf related sense both on and off the golf course, I know will help me give me a better chance for my next career.
I think for Title IX, it means like inclusivity, having all these different women from different backgrounds, being able to be part of something a lot bigger, like all the sports teams, collegiate teams.
Now, the fact that we are able to give athletic scholarships, especially to you women, what does that mean for you? I know that has definitely made a big change.
Yes, for me, I just feel like it helps a lot financially. It helps us be able to get to the next level. I mean, I can probably speak for all of us that it'll help us in our careers. And I don't know, it's just a blessing just knowing that the women before us fought for the rights we have today.
Definitely to echo what she's saying, having women fight for us to be able to be here. I know personally, I probably wouldn't be able to afford to go to a private school if I wasn't able to obtain some financial aid. So having that security to be able to come to an institution where I'll get a degree and be able to move further in life, especially since my parents didn't go to college. So it definitely gave me the opportunity to go to school, which is a blessing in and of itself. And then hopefully we can help affect the lives of women that come after us by being able to promote the programs, get more money for scholarships, and help that way.
I will say, coming from a low-income family, definitely I would not be able to afford coming to a private university as well. So having that scholarship both academically and athletically has really helped me pursue my career and going to my future education and continuing my golf as well.
I moved here from California, so definitely getting the scholarship was really influential, helping me get here and meet all these different types of people and just all these new experiences here. So I'm very thankful that Title IX has given me the opportunity to do that, for sure.
Now, as we all know, Title IX isn't just towards athletics. There is also the aspect of everyone, both men and women, having the right to feel safe in their institution, whether it's off campus or on campus. So with that in mind, how has that aspect of Title IX affected you?
I feel like in the aspect, I guess, as my major, which is biology, I know before there were many biologists and people that worked in the science field were mainly men. And I know it took a while for there to actually be a woman or for women to just be heard. So I feel like that's very impactful to help me in the future as well.
Definitely what she's saying, you know, coming from a STEM major, it's a little bit overwhelming sometimes to feel like you're surrounded by men, but having the opportunity to have reporting features available at any time. We have the 2-click policy, so it's very easy to report anything that may go wrong on this campus. Not that anything has, but it's a very comfortable feeling to know that you can exist in your own space and feel empowered to be comfortable, I guess, if that makes sense.
Yeah, same for me, being, you know, one of very few women in the business industry. Same thing like on the golf course. You know, I go to a golf course and I'm one of the only women there as well. But relating to Title IX, I feel like it makes me and, you know, my fellow athletes, my fellow women athletes especially, feel more comfortable here to be able to talk to, you know, anybody, our coach, whether that's our coach, another coach, like anybody we're comfortable in expressing things that may have been happening here.
Yeah. Moving and kind of being like separated from my family and then coming to live on campus, it's nice knowing that I have a safe place to go and to report anything if I feel uncomfortable. And it's just nice. It's a good feeling knowing that I have that.
As female athletes, I'm sure that you guys have grown up looking up to different role models. Can you give us an idea of who that was for you?
Yes, for me is my grandma. She actually raised 2 kids on her own. So, and then she also had a job like in the sheriff's office, and that's just full of, you know, men all over. And she's just a very strong, empowered woman that just continues to strive, and just, she was a great role model for me in general.
That's so sweet, sorry. My mother is definitely one of my role models. She's always encouraged me to do anything I ever set my mind to. She was not an athlete. Well, she was in high school, but not in college. So I'm one of the first female college athletes in my family, and she's always encouraged me to push myself to whatever I want to do. On a similar note, Coach Brock, she is our spirit coach here. She has definitely been one of the biggest role models in my life. Again, just always encouraging me to do whatever I want to do on and off the field, court, wherever we're cheering, right? So definitely and giving so many people opportunities in life, that's definitely played a big part in my life.
I will say family-wise, it was definitely between both my grandmothers and my mother. You know, they were very, very strong women, very strong-hearted, loving, like they were so supportive that there wasn't a day that went by that I didn't know they were there for me, and I didn't know they were, you know, working extra hard behind closed doors, you know, for me and my family and the things they do. As far as here, I definitely will say that Coach Arnie, the head golf coach here, he's very, very pushing on me, very, very stern at times when he needs to be, and that's the kind of coach I sometimes aspire to be as well, like that pushing coach, and I really enjoy that from him as well.
I'd definitely say my mother and my stepmother have definitely been the biggest role models for me. They're both very strong women, and they've always supported me in my athletic career, and I know that I would not have been moved here or anything if it weren't for them.
So I know most of you aren't the only child in a family. What would you say to your younger siblings who are looking to go to college, whether they're going to be collegiate athletes, and even when they're in middle school and high school?
I have a little sister, and I would definitely, I do tell her now to just fight for what you believe in, and to realize that whenever you get on the field, because she plays softball, to just have confidence that you're the best out there. And even if it were to come into time where she's competing with a man or anything like that, that it's just about being the best and just going out into school and just knowing that she can strive for anything she puts her mind to.
I also have a little sister, and she's also a cheerleader. So a lot of times we face a lot of people, oh, you're not a sport, you're this, you're that. So one thing I want to leave her with especially is to just, nobody can tell you anything you can do in life, and the only people who will try to drag you down can't drag someone down unless they're beneath you, right? So just whatever you set your mind to, you're capable of, and your biggest enemy is going to be yourself. So tune out all the people who tell you you can't do anything and just keep doing you.
I would definitely like to relay the message of hard work. Hard work, you can never go wrong with it. You can put in the time, you can put in, so you can only put in so much amount of money to make you better at it, whatever it is you do, but you can put in all the time you have. And I think that plays a big factor determining whether, like a high school athlete goes to college, or, the B team squad goes to a varsity squad. Like anything, definitely hard work will overrule anything at any time.
I have 2 little sisters, and I always tell them that it's okay to put yourself out there, especially in like male-dominated fields, that you have just as much of a place there as they do.
As I mentioned before, Title IX has been around for 50 years, and while we have made some great improvements, we are not stopping there, and we will continue to make more changes here at OLLU and nationwide. Thank you again, ladies, for taking the time to meet with me.